Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft Locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building one of my all-time favorites here, and we're going to be building this Pennsylvania Railroad GG1 electric locomotive. So let's get right into the build here. Our first step for this one is to take polished blackstone stairs and put 3 of them on the bottom middle. Above it, a polished blackstone block in the middle, and 2 polished blackstone walls on either side of that. Then we'll take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around, and get it stacked up right here. Delete the ones we used for placement. Underneath it, put a dark oak fence gate, and a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler as well here. Then we're going to come around behind it and make a 3x2 of polished blackstone blocks in the middle behind it. On the sides, we're going to put 2 dark oak trapdoors like this, and same thing over here. Then we'll come back here and crouch and extend another trapdoor off each one, and then close them. And do the same thing over here, so crouch, put another trapdoor on each one, and then close them. Then we'll do our first of many wheels on this thing. So we'll come behind this, skip 1 block back, and get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then on the upper hitbox, we're going to do a 3x3 of polished deep slate slabs coming back. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. And actually, we're going to extend these slabs out to the side. And same thing over here. Then we'll open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here. And also into the ends of the wheels down on this end here. Then we'll fill the top middle 3 with polished blackstone block down the length of the truck and stop above where these fence gates are. Then we're going to skip another block back from where the fence gates are. So there's 2 blocks of space between that wheel that's already there and this next wheel. And these middle wheels are bigger, so we're going to make them 2x2s of netherite. Like that. Then we'll skip a block and another 2x2 netherite wheel, skip a block and another. And then fill them in on this side as well, so we have 6 2x2 netherite wheels here. Then we're going to come in between here with polished blackstone block, and we're going to fill it in 2 tall and bring it forward until it meets up, just like that. And actually down here we're going to knock out the bottom one so there's a space. Then on the top of each of these big wheels, we're going to put upside down back to back polished deep slate stairs in a T-shape pattern on all 3 of the wheels here. And then we'll do the same thing over here, upside down stairs back to back in a T-shape pattern on all 3 of these wheels. Then in this gap up here, 2 polished deep slate walls, 2 in here and 2 in here, and 2 on the back here. Do the same thing on this side, so 2 here, 2 in this gap here, 2 here, and 2 here. So we're basically done with half of the bottom, and we have to make another of these large trucks here. So we're going to come off this top block with polished deep slate wall, skip a block back, and delete the one in the middle. And then come one out to the side here. And then we're going to mirror that truck we already built. So in front of it on the rails, we need to get another 2x2 of netherite for another big wheel. Then skip a block back, and another 2x2, skip a block back, and a third 2x2. And then, of course, we'll copy our 2x2s of netherite wheels over to this side of the rails, so there's 3 on this side as well. just like that. Then 2 polished deep slate walls up here. And then just like before, on top of these big wheels, we're going to put upside down polished deep slate stairs and a back-to-back T-shaped pattern on each wheel. And then we'll do the same thing up here on this side. Back-to-back upside down stairs on all 3 of the wheels up here. Then we'll take out polished black stone block, starting at the back of this wheel, and start filling it in 2 tall up the middle. So you get right here. Then 2 polished deep slate walls on each side up here, and then 2 in this gap, 2 in this gap, 2 in this gap, and 2 in this gap. So we should be looking like this now. Then we're going to come behind this and do the other small truck, so leave a 2 block gap of space between the wheels here, and get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then on the upper hitbox in front of it, we're going to do a 3x5 of polished deep slate slabs coming out to each side of the tracks. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we're going to come in here, open dark oak fence gates into the ends of these wheels, and also into the ends of these wheels down here. Then we'll come on top here, fill in this middle block with polished black stone, and then continue filling the top middle 3 with polished black stone down the length of this truck, and stop above these fence gates. In front of it, we're going to make a 3x2 of polished black stone blocks in the middle. In front of that on bottom, 3 polished black stone stairs. Above it, a polished black stone block and 2 polished black stone walls on either side of the block. Then take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and get it stacked up right here. Delete the ones we used for placement. Under it, put a dark oak fence gate and a dark oak fence gate on either side here. Then on the side here, we're going to put 2 dark oak trapdoors, and same thing on this side. Then we'll come back here, crouch, extend another trapdoor off each one, and then close them. Same thing over here, crouch, extend another trapdoor off each one, and close them. Then we're going to come through on the sides of these smaller trucks and put a hopper in front of each wheel. Do the same thing at this end, and then we'll do the other side. Hoppers in front of these 2 wheels, and 1 more corner to go. Hoppers in front of these 2 wheels. Then on each side of the truck on the top, 2 polished deep slate slabs. Same thing down here, 2 slabs on each end up here. Then we'll do this side, 2 slabs on each end up here. And finally, 2 slabs on each end up here. And actually, I'm not quite liking how these bigger trucks turned out, so we're going to make them look better. So I'm going to come through each wheel and take off the stairs on the top of each wheel here. Then I'm going to put 2 polished deep slate walls across the top of each wheel. So it's like a big bar. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here. So on all of these big wheels, take out the stairs and replace them with 2 polished deep slate walls. Then we'll come in and we'll grab our polished deep slate stairs again, and we'll put our upside down back-to-back stairs on the bottom half of each of these big wheels. Upside down and a back-to-back T-shaped pattern on each wheel. Just so this stair isn't so high, it looks like it's actually holding the wheel in place. So that looks a little better. And we got to do the same thing on the other side, so we'll come through all of the big wheels on this side and do the same thing and put in upside down polished deep slate stairs back to back in a T-shaped pattern on the bottom of all 6 of the big wheels on this side. Sorry about that, but it looks a little bit better now. Now we need to come on top of the front on the second block in, and we're going to put a sideways B-nest on either side so the holes are facing inward and you don't see them. A black wool in the middle of them. Then on the next block back, we need to get a black wool on each outside edge. Just like that. Then above this in the middle, we're going to put 3 black wool. Then above that, we're going to put a block of redstone in the center with a black wool on either side. Then above these black wools, we're going to put a backward facing B-nest on either side. Just like that. And then above them, we're going to place a forward facing polished blackstone stair on both sides and 3 black wool across here in between them. So it should look like this. And now we got to go replicate this at the other end because this locomotive is symmetrical on each end. So come back here, a sideways polished B-nest facing inward on both sides, a black wool, 3 black wool above it, 2 black wool on each side, and a redstone block. On the next block back, on the outside edge, a black wool on bottom of each side, then a backward B-nest on each side, and then a forward facing polished blackstone stair on each side, and 3 black wool across the middle between the stairs. So now we have our nose pieces started here. Once that's done, we're going to swing around behind here, and on the bottom outside edge, we're going to go end to end with 2 layers of black wool. 2 blocks tall from that end all the way until it meets up on this end down here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So start right here on this bottom outside edge and fill this whole side in with 2 layers of black wool, going all the way down to the other end. Then once we have that, on the 3rd layer up, we're going to put a full row of sideways B-nests, making sure they're sideways so you don't see the holes from the outside and it just looks like striping. And of course the same thing over here, so a full layer of sideways B-nests end to end on this side as well. Just like that. Then come over here and directly above the gap between these first 2 big wheels, put a black wool on top. And same thing over there. Then we'll do the same thing at this end, directly above the gap between the first 2 big wheels, a black wool here and here. Then we're going to take out light blue stained glass paint, 2 of them coming off each black wool towards the inside of the locomotive on all 4 corners. Then we'll do a black wool behind the glass, skip a block in another. Black wool behind the glass, skip a block in another, and fill in the middle with black wool. Repeat it over here. Oh, that one needs to be knocked out. So it should look like this. Then we're going to knock out these 4 B-nests right here, because this is where all the doors will be. Then we're going to come under it, knock out this, and put 2 upside down polished deep slate stairs for the steps. Same thing here, 2 upside down polished deep slate stairs. Then we'll do it on this side. Knock out these 2 upside down stairs, and knock out these 2 and 2 upside down stairs. Then we don't have a black door, so I'm going to use dark oak. And we'll put a dark oak door on top of all of these stair sets. Same thing on this side, a door here and a door here. Next, we actually need to edit the nose. Take out these middle 2 blocks, put the redstone on bottom and a glowstone above it, because we need to have a headlight in there. And we'll do the same thing at this end. Take out these 2, redstone on bottom, glowstone on top, so it looks like that. Now we'll come on top here, put a forward facing polished blackstone stair on either side like this, then turn so an outward facing stair on each side and a forward facing one across the front. We'll do the same thing over here. So a forward facing one on each side, turn so each one faces outward in front of it, and then a forward facing one on top. Then we'll fill in all the top middle 3 on this layer with black wool. And we'll bring that down to the cab. So we'll stop right there. And we'll do the same thing over here, fill in that middle one, and fill in all this top middle 3 with black wool. And bring that down to the cab here. Stop when you get right here. Then we're going to come up here and make the sides of the cab more curved. So in this corner here, we're going to put a polished blackstone stair. Same thing on the other side. Then we'll come around and do it at this end. So a stair here and a stair here. Now we're going to take black carpet and run a full line of black carpet over the top of these bees' nests so you don't see any of them. Same thing here. And then we'll do the other end. A full line of black carpet here. And a full line of black carpet on this side up here. On the front of this glowstone, put a glow item frame and another glowstone in it. Then on the side of this stair, a glow item frame with redstone for a marker light. Do the same thing on the side of this stair, glow item frame with redstone. And of course we'll mirror that at the other end. So one up here with redstone, one on here with glowstone, and one up here with redstone. Now we'll do the cab roof. So starting on this first black wool on the side, we're going to put a line of polished blackstone slabs across the top here and bring it down to this final black wool in front of the window down here. We'll do the same thing on this side here. A full line of polished blackstone slabs up here. Then at this end, 3 polished blackstone stairs across the end, turn around, and 3 stairs going this way at this end. Then we'll fill the rest of the middle 3 of this cab roof with black wool going end to end so the whole roof is covered here. Just like that. Now come on top of the roof, align with where this door is, put 3 dark oak trapdoors coming across, and 3 coming across here. Then we'll turn each one into a 3x3 with a gap in the middle like that. Then there's a little logo on the side here, so we're going to come in between where these doors are, in the very center on the top, knock out that middle block and put in redstone. Same thing on this side, knock out this middle block, put in redstone. Then next to each door we put a stone button on the side up there, and same thing next to each of these doors. Then on each side of these doors here, we're going to make a column of 4 iron bars for handrails. Same thing at this door here. And then we'll do the other side. So on each side of these doors, a column of 4 iron bars coming up. Same thing here. Now we'll do the pantograph, so come up here, skip 1 block forward from the cab, and put a grindstone on each side. Then leave a gap of 3 blocks and a grindstone on each side again. Then we're going to put another brick fence on top of the grindstone here. And here I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this pantograph, but I changed my mind here. We need to get it so there's a single fence on top of each of the 4 grindstones and delete the one in the middle. So get one on all 4 of these and delete the middle ones here. Then we're going to come down here, crouch, and get a crimson trapdoor between the grindstones. Same thing here. Then we'll keep crouching and put 3 crimson trapdoors on each side in between the grindstones here. So it looks like this. And here, I realized that one of those trapdoors is out of alignment. So I had to crouch again and fix it so it was facing the right direction here. So the base should look like that now. Then we'll switch back to nether brick fence here and extend one forward off each side here. And back here, one backwards off each side. Then on the outside ones, we're going to come up by one in all four corners. And then up another one, and then back in. Same thing here, up another one and back in on both sides, so it looks like this. Then we'll come up and across. Do the same thing over here. Come up one right here, and then come across till it matches up. Then we'll put one across the middle here. Then we're going to switch back to crimson trapdoors, close one on the side here, 3 across this middle, and close one on the side here. And that's what the pantograph looks like when it's up. On the other one, we're going to build another pantograph, but it's going to be folded down. So the base for this one's going to be the same as the one over here. So we'll skip one block forward from the cab, a grindstone on each side, leave a gap of 3, a grindstone on each side. Come and crouch, put a trapdoor of crimson in between all of them. Here I realize I didn't make it long enough, it needs to be 3 right there. 3 trapdoors on this side, then a grindstone on each side again, and a trapdoor in the middle. So it looks like that. Then we're going to come up here, crouch. Across here we'll put 3 nether brick fences in the middle, then 3 trapdoors across the top here. And then we're going to come on the side and close a trapdoor on the side. And same thing here. So this pantograph is collapsed and all folded down. So we have one up and one down, and that's generally how these things ran. They usually didn't have both of them up at the same time. Now we have to do all of our lettering. So in between these iron bars here on bottom, put 3 item frames. Skip around to the other side of the door here, and on the right hand side we'll put 4 item frames coming out. Come over here, and on this side we put 5 item frames. Then we need to get the item frames on the other side. So go ahead and come over here. Same thing over here. We do 5 item frames, then 3 in here, then 4 over here. Now we need to do the actual letter banners here. So we need to come into a loom with black banner and yellow dye. We'll put a vertical on the left, top half yellow, new banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal in the middle, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, new banner. Vertical on the left, vertical on the right, diagonal, new banner. We do a diagonal, then a horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, new banner again. Do a diagonal one way, then the other way. Then switch to black dye and make the bottom right corner black. New banner again. Vertical on the left and a horizontal on bottom. New banner. Vertical on the left and then a diagonal going this way. Then we're going to switch to black dye and put a black border around every single one of these letter banners. Then we'll start placing these letters. So come up here and start using the banners on these item frames to spell out Pennsylvania. And we don't have all the letters yet because our hotbar doesn't have enough space. So that's as far as we'll get. Do the same thing on this side. Start at this end and start spelling out the beginning of the word Pennsylvania. And once we have that, we need to make the rest of the letters for this. So we can go ahead and clear out all of these banners we already made except for the N. So we'll come back into a loom, black banner, yellow dye, vertical on both sides, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle. New banner, vertical in the middle. Then we'll switch to black dye, put a black border around these two banners, and we can come finish our lettering. So we'll come back up over here and finish the word Pennsylvania, so A-N-I-A. Then we'll finish it on this other side as well. So come on these item frames, A-N-I-A. So now it says Pennsylvania down the side, and now we have to do the locomotive number. So we're going to come down on this bottom corner with a dark oak sign right here. On the first sign, we're going to put the numbers 4-8. Then another sign next to it, and the numbers 8-3. Then we'll hit both of those signs with yellow dye and a glowing sack. Then we got to do it at this corner. So a sign here with 4-8. Another sign next to it with 8-3. Then same thing, hit them both with yellow dye and a glowing sack. Then we have to do the number plates on this end. So come to this bottom corner, dark oak sign again with 4-8, another one with 8-3. Hit them both with yellow dye and a glowing sack. And one more corner to go here. Same thing here. A sign with 4-8. Another sign with 8-3. Hit them both with yellow dye and a glowing sack. Next we'll do the interior, so come on in through this door. And under this 3 black wool, we're going to put a double layer of smooth stone slabs, 3 wide coming across here, just to fill it in. And we'll do the same thing under the wool down here, 3 wide of double smooth stone slab. Then we'll come down underneath here to fill in all these holes. We'll take out polished black stone block, start on those 2 holes up there, and fill this all in 3 wide with polished black stone blocks. And keep bringing it back so we cover all this. And we'll bring it all the way down over here. Then we'll move up and put 3 smooth stone slabs coming across at the level of the door here, and fill this whole floor in with smooth stone slabs at that level. Bring it all the way down until it meets the slabs on this end here. Then in this middle, we're going to do a column of slabs where all the controls will be. So right in the middle here, we're going to go floor to ceiling with smooth stone slabs. We're going to put 2 glow item frames up here with compasses in them and 2 levers for the control stand. Turn around, put a stair on each side for seats. And of course this has 2 cabs, so we'll mirror it down here. So a column of slabs, 2 glow item frames on the top with compasses, 2 levers. Turn around and put a stair on each side for seats at this end. Then we got to come in and grab a torch here. We're going to move back here and skip till we're behind this first set of doors. A column of slabs on either side, and a door in the middle, and then a torch on either side to light the cab. We'll do the same thing down here, so behind these doors, a column of slabs on either side, then a door in the middle, and torches on either side of the top. Then we'll come in here and start working on this. We'll put a column of slabs in the center on this side here, and here we'll put an end portal for a toilet. Turn this way and get a door across that bathroom, just like that. On this side, we put a light gray shulker box and a hopper above it for a steam generator. Over here, we need to make a 2x2 of observers, and it's kind of tricky to do with the limited space. We want to get them so the little red dot is facing outward on either side. just like this. So 2x2 with all the red dots facing outward. Then here, 2 vertically stacked blast furnaces. And now our interior is completed here. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Pennsylvania Railroad GG1 electric locomotive, one of my all-time favorites. We've done it in the black paint scheme here, but they made these in many colors. You could also replace the black with nether brick to get the Tuscan colored one, or you could use dark prismarine stairs and dark prismarine blocks to get the green colored one. And we will be building one more of these just because I like them so much. I'm going to be doing the Amtrak version in a future video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.